Fans of Chrisley Knows Best have learned a lot about Todd Chrisley and his family over the past few years. Todd's oldest daughter, Lindsay Chrisley, is no longer involved in filming the show. And now, Lindsay insists the relationships with her dad and the rest of the family are irreparable. Yeah, it's that bad. Lindsay appeared on Chrisley Knows Best in the early seasons, but as Entertainment Tonight noted, she departed in 2017. A statement from her representative explained, "She drove back and forth from Atlanta to Nashville for almost a year to keep filming going, and ultimately decided to leave the show when it was no longer a healthy environment for her and her son."
There was an altercation that happened after the camera shut down.
On an episode of her podcast, Coffee Convos, Lindsay acknowledged she struggled to fit into her family at times. She mentioned that she, quote, "just kind of felt like an outcast with the family," despite noting that her stepmom, Julie, legally adopted her. Lindsay explained the family never intentionally made her feel that way, but she struggled to feel a part of the group. She added, "I always felt like something wasn't whole." So what changed from that conversation to Lindsay not seeing a reconciliation as possible? The estrangement between Lindsay and the rest of her family accelerated during the summer of 2019. According to ET Online, Todd and his wife Julie faced allegations of tax evasion, and Lindsay's name was brought into it. Todd and Julie alleged Lindsay turned them into authorities, although she has denied it. As TMZ reported, Lindsay claimed Todd tried to blackmail her by threatening to expose an adult tape involving her and someone from The Bachelorette. Fox News claimed Lindsay had allegedly been intimately involved with both Josh Murray and Robbie Hayes from the franchise, while she was married to her then-husband, Will Campbell.
For what they've done to me with this media circus, I will never forgive that.
Lindsay and Todd have remained estranged, and she told ET Online she doesn't see any possibility they could reconcile. She explained, "I think that the most that anyone could ask for at this point is for everyone to go on with their lives as they see fit, and to just leave the other side alone." Lindsay admitted she misses her family in some senses, but added, "At this point, there will be no chance for reconciliation."
And I don't like them, but I love them.
She mentioned that she will continue to respond to whatever allegations are put out by family members, but she feels it's healthier to keep her distance otherwise. The former Chrisley Knows Best star wants to, in her words, protect her peace, and feels she's frequently dragged into family-related drama. She went on to say, "I'm the outsider looking in, and so I'm always the target." Lindsay told the publication that counseling provided her with valuable insight regarding her family. She explained, "Through therapy over the last year, I had just been advised by my therapist to not tune in, to not follow along on social media, things that were being posted because it's triggering to me. I have tried to distance myself from that as much as possible." Still, she hears about family members' posts from other people. With that, Lindsay admitted, "It's hard not to want to respond to those things, because some of the things that have been said either are just categorically false, or maybe the intentions I don't feel are pure." On his podcast, Chrisley Confessions, Todd referenced, in his words, the friction between Lindsay and her siblings and the jealousy that's involved there. He said, "I don't understand how these kids can come from the same household, be given the same thing, and be loved the same way, but then have one that loathes all of their other siblings." Lindsay told ET Online the idea she's jealous is simply untrue, saying, "What is there to be jealous of? I moved away from something that I felt was toxic and not in my best interest, and forged my own path." She noted she's got a great life away from the public eye, and she wants her estranged family to leave her alone and let her live her life. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite reality stars are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.